Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a little retwist on the video. I'm gonna give you guys like an update on my locks and just talk about like what I've been using on them and just whatever is going on with my hair. I have a lot of questions to ask and I feel like you guys might know the answers, so I'm gonna do a little bit of that as well. So hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy. Might be a long one. I'll try not to make it be, but it could be a long one. So just you sit down and you get out what I've used to to retwist your hair with, and let's do this together. You feel me? So I just washed my hair. What I use the Cantu shampoos. I use the cleansing shampoo, the sulfate-free one, obviously, the cleansing one, and the moisturizing one. So the cleansing one I use to like clarify my scalp, and the moisturizing one is just like get that moisture back in my hair. Since I don't use conditioner, like I'm really paranoid about using conditioner because I don't want it to like take out my locks since they're still relatively new. Yeah, I've been locked for almost around 7 months now, which is super exciting. Started out with the twists, as you can see, and like I'm gonna insert a picture, I guess, of what my locks were when I first started, and I took them out around in August. I took them in August. That's like, bro, so I was around 5 months. I took them out, I split them because they were kind of already locking, but my twist kept unraveling. So I just like took out my twists and just started locking with the coils that were left over from my twists. So let's see what's going with my head. So whenever after I wash my hair, I just get a t-shirt to absorb the water that was in my hair. That was in my hair because I don't like using towels because one, I don't want the lint in my hair, and two, this just absorbs the water way faster because like the cotton strips away the water from your hair. Yeah, so this is my hair right after it's being washed, and so that's like the front, side, back, other side. But yeah, I don't know, washing for me is kind of hard because I can't actually see myself washing my hair, so I don't really know if like I'm getting all my shampoo out, if there's still gunk in my hair. I know I did experience buildup from when I had full locks in, which was around like month 3. I had full locks in for about 3 weeks, and of course like the buildup from that was stuck in my hair, so I don't exactly know how to take that out. So that's kind of been my biggest pet peeve, like how to take out the buildup that was left over in my hair. But I think I did a relatively good job because when I looked in the mirror, I did not see any leftover shampoo or anything in my hair. I spent a longer time really working into my scalp because I did not want to have that like dry feeling of like having the dead oil and skin cells still in my scalp. So my scalp feels really great. I do feel a little bit dry in the back, but I should probably just oil my scalp, which is what I'm going to do. So after I wash and kind of like dry my hair with my old t-shirt, I like to take this Alikay Naturals Essential 17 hair growth oil and oil my scalp. So since it has like all the particles of like the natural ingredients at the bottom, you have to like shake it up really hard, just like that. And then I just go in and oil my scalp. I do these like 2 ways. Either I go in straight with the bottle, straight to my roots, or I like to pour it on my fingertips, rub that together, and then go in and moisturize my scalp. Another issue I've been facing is that I only wash and retwist like every couple weeks, like maybe every 3 weeks, which could be a stretch because I find that my hair gets new growth like kind of quickly, so the hair, especially in the back, tends to grow out and then tangle together, so there will be a lot of snapping in this video. And that's another thing I also worry about. It's like the fact that I can't see the back of my head and I'm retwisting myself, so it's like, am I getting the right parts? Like, how do I feel for my parts? So it's really like a winging it type mission, which is almost reminiscent of me like putting in box braids or faux locks, because like I would have to like kind of feel and like make a part of my fingers. So I'm hoping I'm not making a total mess of my head in the back of my head. But after oiling my scalp, it's now time to retwist. So to retwist my hair, the supplies I use are a lock butter and clips. Yeah, so I use these 2-prong clips. I got these at like a Round Zone dollar store back in New York, so you can find these anywhere. So that's what I use to like hold my twists down after I retwist and to keep them laid. And the lock butter that I use is the Alikay Naturals Totally Twisted Lock Butter. So as you can see, I use Alikay Natural products. I use her because she uses a lot of natural ingredients, and I feel like that would be the best for my hair. When I first started out, I said I was not going to retwist with any product, but the way my hair is set up, I realized I needed some type of product so I can have hold for when I retwisted to keep with like the frizziness and the flyaways so that my hair wouldn't like keep growing in together. So I've been using this lock butter. Talking about Alikay Naturals, I also use her Lemongrass leave-in conditioner. This is what I use to condition my hair with every day. Since I do not use a shower cap in the shower, my hair gets wet all the time, mostly the back, which is probably why it's so tangled. And I would just shake this up and spritz it in the shower. I would recommend it in the shower because the way the spray stream is set up, it's like a jet shooter and it sprays everywhere. So for a while, my walls always had this on it. So it's better to do it in the shower where like it can kind of wash away whatever gets on your shower walls. So this is really good. It smells amazing as you would expect lemongrass to smell. I love it so much, and it definitely helped keep my hair soft and moisturized. So I would 100% recommend this leave-in conditioner. Now to get into retwisting, I also have this spray bottle that has water and peppermint essential oil in it, just in case my hair gets too dry. I can just spritz it with this while I retwist, since it's recommended to retwist on wet hair. So I also have some scrunchies that will help me separate my hair so the other locks don't get in the way while I'm working on the designated section. So I start from back to front, so I'm going to just separate the top of my head. Ugh. And with the back row. So back home, my mom always did my hair. So I'm kind of always missing her at this point when I have to retwist my own hair because it's not an easy job, in my opinion. Okay, so I've kind of gotten what I think is my back row. So let's just separate that up. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. This is my back row, and from what this is my back row, and from what I feel, it felt really tangled. So I'm hoping I'm able to like separate it and part it with my fingers and not being able to see, because that's hard. So starting out with this one, already snapping. So this one feels fine. So I'm going to get my lock butter, make sure I have my clips opened and ready. So I take this tiny amount, like I don't even know if you can see, I'm gonna try to zoom in. I take this super tiny amount, rub it together, and then rub it along my roots where the new growth is, and then begin to twist. Alright, so because I do not retwist often, I always forget what direction I'm retwisted. So I'm thinking it's this way. Okay, a good way to tell if you're not retwisting in the right direction is if your locks start to unravel, obviously. So retwist by just twisting it with my finger, and then I like to palm roll. I make sure not to retwist too tight as to not give tension to where my root is. So I retwist very lightly, and then I get my clip and pin it down. So what I like to do is I like to pin it to my shirt or towel if I have that around my neck. And like so. Like so. Like this. So this time I'm going to face the wall while I do it so you guys can see it from the back view, which is probably where you can actually see what I'm doing. So again, I'm gonna take that lock butter, a very small amount, make sure I have my clip handy, and turn around. So again, I feel for the part, and this is one of the tangled ones. So I try to go to where my scalp is and make a part. And then I have to split it. That feels clean. I don't feel anything on the top, so I'm gonna just leave that. And again, I rub it between my fingers, smooth around at the root, smooth it down, and then I begin to twist. And then when I get to where the lock has already begun forming, that's when I begin to palm roll. And again, I try not to retwist so tightly because I do not want any tension where my roots are so that my strands do not break off. And again, I will pin it to my shirt. And there you go. So now let's get into some lock talk. So I have been locking now for 7 months, and it's been going pretty good. I know that when I first started, and I think I talked about this either in the first lock video I did or the second one, I talked about how I was scared about feeling or looking ugly because my hair was so short and so thin. But obviously my hair has grown. Like, I did not realize it grew until I watched that 1 month update video. And I was like, oh my gosh, my hair was so short. And it was so short. But obviously it's longer now. I'm like, oh my gosh, like wow, like your hair really does grow. And honestly, the time does pass. Like 7 months already, like that's crazy. I feel like that 1 month video was like just last week. So if you're starting locks and you're like, oh my gosh, my hair is not gonna grow, it definitely will. Like, don't even worry about it because your hair will grow. And especially since like you're not doing anything with it. Well, at least I'm not doing anything to it. Since I literally just let it do its thing. I'm not really messing with it. So that really helps it to like grow. And I love that. I'm so excited. So as I mentioned earlier, I did start out with 2-strand twists, but they kept unraveling and that was so frustrating. So my mom was just like, just unravel them. Like, so we did. And the when we unraveled them, it found that my hair was still in that kind of like cool pattern. I'm gonna insert some pictures. And we were just like, well, girl, just start locking. So ever since then, which was like sometime in late August, ever since then, I have been locking my hair in this coil form or whatever. So things I've noticed are that my hair gets tangled very easy, which is to be expected because that's what hair does. So I know 2 weeks ago my hair was really dirty and I knew I wanted to wash it, but I was too lazy to retwist it, so I just washed it against the advisement of my mother. By the way, my mom has sister locks and my sister has traditional locks like these, so I kind of have them to like answer a little bit of my questions. My mom is the guru of all things hair, so I always consult her. So she was like, no, don't do that, because you have to retwist every time you wash. And I was like, nah, like, I don't have to do that. You totally should retwist every time you wash, because that joint will get extremely tangled like this one right here. Oh my gosh. And snapping hurts. So I would 100%, wow, okay, this is, I'm gonna show you. This little mask, like, I don't know how I'm gonna separate it. I think that's it. Yeah. Yikes. I'm also like super paranoid, like I don't want to make my locks too thin at the base. Like, it's nerve wracking. At the suggestion of my mother though, I will, wow, I feel like that was way too thin. At the suggestion of my mother, I will be going to see a loctician when I go back home for Christmas break. So that she can like assess my hair, give me an actual retwist, and to, I guess, fix whatever mistakes I may have made along the way, because I'm sure I've made a few. Yeah. Another thing that I've noticed is that I don't know if this is because I'm just starting out with my locks, but they are so frizzy and they still have like loose hair. Because I know like when I was washing my hair in the shower, hair was falling out like into like my tub, like kind of like when you have like your loose natural hair and like you're detangling and like the shed hair falls out. I was getting like a few bits of hair, so I was like, okay, like, is that a good thing? Is that normal? Or is it because I'm still starting out, so it's still gonna take time for my hair to lock where I don't have hair falling out? Because I will tell you one thing, I do not miss having hair all over my tub and all over my bathroom floor when I have to do my hair, because that was not fun. Give you a lot of clogged toilets. Let's see what else. Yeah, this snapping thing takes quite a minute, but I think that's it for my lock update. Yeah, 7 months in, and I love it. Wow, that's my stomach. 7 months in, I love it, and I'm glad I made this decision. I'm so excited to see like how my hair changes and how it grows, because yo, looking back at that 1 month video to see it now, I'm like, wow, like it grew. So I'm so excited. I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep retwisting my hair, and I'll come back when it's completely done so you can see the finished product. So it took me about 4 hours to completely retwist my whole head. The sun is definitely setting, which is why there's a lighting change. But yeah, 4 hours is a long time. And if I found somebody who I knew could retwist my hair, I would so get them to do it for me, because this is such a process. But here are the final results. I'm gonna show you guys the angles. So one thing that's cool about retwisting is that like even though it's flat, which I don't necessarily like, you get to see the length of it. So I'm like super excited and happy about that. And I can't wait to see how like it continues to grow. So as always, don't forget to like and comment what you guys are using for your retwists and what you're loving about your lock journey as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this, just documenting my lock journey. As always, see you in the next video.